Big story we are breaking at this hour. Is Imran Khan to be arrested? Possibly Imran Khan, former Prime Minister of Pakistan, is likely to be arrested in a case relating to hooliganism and sloganeering against the current Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and his delegation visiting Madina earlier this week. We're getting in some information about some trouble there brewing for former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, for sloganeering against Pakistan Prime Minister, the current Pakistan Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif. These are charges of hooliganism. Imran Khan had taken part in a protest, in fact was leading a protest against the current Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif, and his delegation visiting Madina earlier this week. What we're learning is that there could be some punitive action against Imran Khan, who could be arrested in connection with this entire matter. This is the information we're getting at this hour. Remember, this also comes at a time when Pakistan Minister Rana Sanaullah had vowed to arrest Imran Khan. This was the Interior Minister who had in fact warned Imran Khan of an arrest in connection to hooliganism and sloganeering against Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and his delegation visiting Madina earlier this week. There is a possibility that Imran Khan could face punitive action in this entire matter. Sanaullah had said, and I quote, "They will not be forgiven for all that they did. Imran Khan will be definitely arrested." This was the Interior Minister, or the Home Minister rather, of Pakistan who had spoken about it, saying that there is no justification for not filing a case against those who indulged in this sloganeering, referring to the FIR which has been registered against Imran Khan already and also against his supporters, about 150 of them, saying there was no justification to protect those who in fact had violated the sanctity of Roza-e-Rasool. Gaurav Sawant, our executive editor, is getting us more details in that big story, more trouble brewing, Gaurav, for Imran Khan, with the Interior Minister himself saying that no question of sparing them right now.
Oh, absolutely. So troubles for Imran Khan only set to mount because a series of cases are being registered against him and his supporters and for multiple issues, and this could just be the most serious issue. So blasphemy is taken very seriously in Pakistan. Imran Khan incidentally had used blasphemy to go after his opponents. Now that there is a different government, they are using the same stick to beat him with. So this FIR is for Shehbaz Sharif's ministers, and when the government had gone to Madina, they were at the holy place. That is where a lot of sloganeering was done. Some women ministers were harassed, and this has been taken very, very seriously, and an FIR has been registered. Incidentally, Imran Khan's agitation and the agitation that he intends to carry out even within Pakistan. So some of his supporters had carried out this agitation and chanted slogans against the newly elected ministers when they'd gone to pray for a successful tenure, and of course subsequently came back with aid to run Pakistan from Saudi Arabia. They came back with about $8 billion worth of promises of aid. But coming back to Pakistan, Imran Khan's troubles are mounting because not only are there cases of blasphemy that are being registered against him, where he's likely to be arrested either before or after Eid. That is what is being said in the Pakistani circles, that his arrest could happen anytime. The second issue is theft of Pakistani resources or thefts that have been carried out at the Tosha Khana, or gifts that were given to Imran Khan when he was Prime Minister of Pakistan. Some of these gifts were taken away by people who are considered very close to Imran Khan's wife, Pinky Pirni, and somebody considered very close to him or to her. They've sold off those gifts in markets. So that's another case that's been registered. Investigations are being carried on, and that is where Imran Khan's troubles are only set to mount in the days and weeks ahead.
Troubles are only set to mount, given that these protests were at a mosque, is what Pakistan has said. Even Saudi Arabia isn't really impressed with what has happened. And like Gaurav is saying, blasphemy is a very, very serious crime in Pakistan. Gaurav, thanking you for the moment. We'll come back to you for more details on that as trouble mounts for former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan.